Journey to Older Tales.
The Nutcracker and the Mouse King. On Christmas Eve, Clara and Fritz are decorating the tree with their family, sharing a joyful time together. The warm glow of candles fills the house, and the children are excitedly anticipating their presents. Outside, snow blankets the ground, creating a beautiful, serene winter scene. The mysterious godfather Drosselmeyer arrives at the Christmas party, bringing magical toys that fill the children with excitement and joy. He showcases his marvelous creations, leaving everyone in awe. Smiling warmly, he presents Clara with a special Nutcracker doll, bringing her endless happiness. Clara carefully examines the Nutcracker and becomes fascinated by it. Fritz playfully handles the doll and accidentally breaks it. Clara is upset, but Drosselmeyer fixes the doll with care. As night falls and everyone goes to sleep, Clara places the Nutcracker by her bed and drifts off. Waking in the middle of the night, she sees the Christmas tree growing taller, and everything around her becomes enormous. The room is suddenly filled with countless mice, creating chaos and fear. The enormous Mouse King, wearing a gleaming crown, appears before Clara, commanding his army with a menacing presence. His piercing gaze and the darkened atmosphere add to the tension. Clara, overwhelmed with fear, looks to the Nutcracker, who stands protectively in front of her. The Nutcracker leads his toy army to protect Clara and fights the Mouse army. The room transforms into a battlefield filled with tension as the Nutcracker courageously confronts the Mouse King. Clara gathers her courage and throws her shoe at the Mouse King, distracting him. At that moment, the Nutcracker defeats the Mouse King. The battle ends and the room becomes peaceful again. After the battle, the Nutcracker sheds his enchanted form and transforms into a handsome prince. Clara is amazed and overjoyed by his new appearance. The prince thanks Clara and invites her to a magical land. Together they hold hands and begin their journey. The Nutcracker Prince and Clara ride a magical sleigh to the land of sweets. Snow-covered forests and a shimmering sky light their path. The sleigh soars above the clouds, guiding them to an enchanting world. Clara enjoys the journey with excitement and joy. Clara and the prince arrive in the land of sweets, where the sugar plum fairy and various characters welcome them. The air is filled with sweet aromas, and the land is decorated with colorful candies and chocolates. The sugar plum fairy joyfully greets them and prepares a grand celebration. The sugar plum fairy and the residents of the land of sweets perform a dazzling welcome dance for Clara and the prince. Chocolates, candies, and treats come to life, dancing gracefully and creating a joyful atmosphere. Clara is captivated by the enchanting performance. The sugar plum fairy shares the story of how the land of sweets was created. It is a land filled with peace and happiness but was once threatened by the Mouse King. The prince nods in agreement as the tale unfolds. The sugar plum fairy prepares a special performance for Clara. Dancers representing different countries such as Spanish chocolate, Chinese tea, and Arabian coffee perform vibrant dances. Clara watches with wide eyes, enchanted by the show. The sugar plum fairy presents treasures from the land of sweets to Clara and the prince. Clara receives sparkling candy jewels and the prince is given the key to the kingdom. The sugar plum fairy expresses her gratitude and blesses them both. Clara feels as if everything in the land of sweets is a dream, smiling blissfully. The prince and the sugar plum fairy tell her she is being treated as a special guest, thanking her for her bravery. Clara finds the beauty of this place almost unbelievable. The festival in the Land of Sweets reaches its climax with a spectacular fireworks display accompanied by music and dancing. Clara enjoys the celebration with all the residents, and the prince dances with her, praising her as a true hero. The sugar plum fairy tells Clara that it is time to return to the real world. Clara feels sad that her time here was too short. But the prince and the fairy comfort her, saying she will always be remembered. Clara bids farewell to the prince, the sugar plum fairy, and the residents of the Land of Sweets. Everyone cheers for her and assures her she will always be remembered as a special friend of this magical place. Clara smiles warmly, thanking them all. Clara wakes up from her dream and finds herself back in her room. The Nutcracker doll is by her bedside, and the events of the night feel like a dream. However, she believes it was all real and smiles warmly. Remembering her magical adventure, she realizes that Christmas truly is a day of wonders. Outside, snow falls, creating a warm and miraculous moment.
I hope today's fairy tale brought you joy and happiness. I'll return with an even more special story next time. Thank you for watching.